All right, guys, we're going to be talking about getting credit card details over the phone. This is an amazing skill to master. When you do this, you can create such a scalable business, and it increases show rate. It does some amazing things for your business. So let's delve into this. It is a skill, so don't be scared of it. What you want to do is practice this, build on it, become an amazing salesperson, nail this out, and you will absolutely take the fitness industry by storm. So why do we do this? I mean, look, I just spoke about then. You take your business to the next level when you can ensure that these people are going to be turning up. You can take payment right away over the phone. You can process it then and there. So they're going to be giving you money before they've even stepped foot in your gym. It obviously increases show rate because they're going to be turning up. And if they can't make their booking, then they'll definitely organize another time for them to come in. It is a valuable skill to hone in on in life. It gets their commitment. And like I said, it can scale your business a lot faster. So really make sure you can implement this one in your business, for your sales team, for yourself as a business owner. Because once you can do this and take payment over the phone, like I said, you'll really go to the next level. Okay, so how do you do it, guys? So I want you to treat these phone conversations like a face-to-face consultation. Follow the scripts we've given you. Understand that it isn't a quick call, okay? So you need to really take your time with it. You need to really invest in this phone call because it's going to give you the return back. You must build rapport. We all know that when closing a sale. You must build rapport. You must build trust. You must take them to an emotional buying state. You don't want them to necessarily be thinking about what else they could be doing with that money. You want them to be thinking about how valuable your service is going to be in getting them, to lose that 10 kilos, to going on that emotional state, to visualizing themselves achieving that result and doing amazing things. You're going to be prepared to confidently overcome any of their objections. So like I said, it is a skill. It does take time, but you need to know that it's not going to be smooth sailing. There's going to be some objections along the way, but you need to make sure that you can overcome them. So really arm yourself with that. You need to be prepared to loop back to previous things they might have spoken about. So they might have spoken about how much they needed this. They've rated it a 10 out of 10. Yet they're not willing to, put a deposit down of $100 to ensure that they get a spot in your challenge. So you're going to have to bring that up with them. If it is a 10 out of 10, then $100 should mean nothing to you. Okay, you then need to create urgency. So we only have 5 spots available, so let's secure your spot today. When do you ask? So this is a great one, and this is really important to nail the specifics of when you ask for their credit card details. They need to know the price. So you need to have emotionally invested with them. They need to have gone through and given you a whole lot of information about what they need to change and why it's important to them. They need to then know about our service. They literally need to know, what's going to happen over the 28 days, what they get for their money. They need to know the price. They need to know the information. The call is almost over, so it's pretty much the point where you would be booking them in for their consultation. But then what you'll be doing is you just go into an emotional build-up, right? So you're going to talk about the recap of their pain point. You're going to talk about their goals. You're going to talk about the dates, and you're going to talk about the events. So the time, like what they're going to be doing and why they need to do it. So things like, the reason you want to do this is because you recently broke up with your husband and you want to get another partner again. That's one of your goals. You also want to lose the 10 kilos by December 31st this year, because on the 5th of January, you're going to be flying overseas and you're going to look and feel absolutely amazing when you board that flight 10 kilos lighter. Is that all right? And they're like, yeah. You're like, look, honestly, I feel like you're ready to absolutely dominate this challenge. Are you ready? They're like, yep, I'm ready. You're like, awesome. From here to secure your spot, all we need is either Visa or MasterCard. That's all you need to say. You be dead silent and wait for their reply. Honestly, if you do an amazing job building rapport over the phone and making them feel comfortable, 9 times out of 10, at that point, they won't get any resistance. And they haven't even organized when they're going to book in for you, because they just know they've built this rapport up with you and they're confident and feel comfortable with you that they're like, yeah, I'm so down, like whatever this is, I'm going to make it work, right? If not, we're going to move on to the objection phase now. And it's usually because you didn't spend enough time getting them emotionally invested in the challenge, in your facility, in you, in changing their life. Okay, so let's look at some common objections. I'll say, why can't I just pay on the day? It's like we have limited spaces available, so just to ensure, that you're a part of this challenge, let's save your spot now. Would you like to sort it out with Visa or MasterCard? You literally can be that brief, guys. So many people are super scared to ask again, but there's such power in just being like, oh no, I completely understand. But we do have limited spots available, so just to secure your spot, we need to organize Visa or MasterCard. How would you like to do it? And just go back and ask them again, see what they say. Because they'll then go, oh, okay, fair enough, and they'll fix it up. How do I know this is real? You'll just explain your business. Jump on our website, have a look around. Yep, go for it. Cool. You obviously clicked on a Facebook ad with us, or you got told by your friend, blah, blah, blah. Okay, awesome. So that's cool. You know a real business? Amazing. All right, Visa or MasterCard? Dead silent every time. I want to see the gym first. Okay, cool. What do you need to see? See what they say. Look, honestly, we're just like any other gym. We've got dumbbells, clean rubber floors. The only difference is we get amazing results. How would you like to set this up, Visa or MasterCard? I'm not sure, or the old, I want to think about it. What exactly do you want to think about? They'll come up with some pointless objection. You'll then have to loop around to what they spoke about earlier, which was they need this, they need to spend more time themselves, they need to invest in themselves, they need to lose the weight. You then overcome it and go, awesome, so we've understand that. We're going to lose that 10 kilos for you. Amazing. All right, let's secure your spot. How do you want to do that? Visa or MasterCard? And just ask them. They need to ask their partner, okay, cool, what would you say today? What would your partner say if you went home today and you told them you were going to lose the 10 kilos by December 31st because you're going on a holiday together in January? I'm so excited to see you do this. What do you think they'd say to you? They'd say they're happy for you? Okay, cool, awesome. Look, I'm pumped. I can tell you're obviously pumped. How do you want to fix it up? Visa or MasterCard? Keep it nice and relaxed. There are some common ones. There's so many more, but there's a huge amount of power in treating their objection just like a very small speed bump. You slow down, you hit the speed bump, you then go over it and you continue on, okay? So don't feel like just because they give you a small objection that you have to stop the whole process. You just explain why and then ask for the Visa or MasterCard. Guys, a big one, sometimes if they are completely against it for whatever reason and you feel like you can't overcome it, that's okay. You say, hey, look, if I can securely and safely organize payment for you today, you don't need to read out your credit card details to me over the phone because your only concern is reading out the credit card details over the phone. Is that right? Yes. Okay, cool. If I can organize payment for you today without having to do that, are you keen to get started on this challenge? Because I want to save your spot. Like you said, you want to lose the 10 kilos. I want to help you do that. So are you down to take part in the challenge? They're like, yup. Like, all right, awesome. I just text you through a link. I want you to pop me on speaker, fill in that the credit card details on there, and that's where we can process it all and get you set up. We'll stay on the line while you do this, and I'll wait for the email confirmation to come in so I can secure your spot. That way, seriously, then they're just like, oh, wow, these guys are the real deal. They have a payment link and everything, and you use that way too. So that's a great way to go around it. We use Stripe account, which is a great way to do it. Tips and tricks. Guys, if they're really honestly battling and then they come to it's finances, it's money, I'm just not sure, blah, blah, blah. You can be like, no worries, all we need to do is take a small deposit. I obviously have to pay for my trainer's time, so let's take a deposit of $50 today. And then you just like Visa or MasterCard. Boom. If they're really, really concerned, look, I offer a money back guarantee, so if you don't enjoy the services, I'm happy to refund you the money. I don't want anyone in my gym who isn't interested anyway. So let's get it set up today to secure your spot. 3 days in, man, you can do a recap to see if you want your money back, Visa or MasterCard. The urgency close. Look, we only have 5 spots available. I've got about another 10 people that want me to call. So if I go through these guys and there isn't a spot for you, unfortunately, won't be able to take place. So let's take action. Like you said, you want to lose 10 kilos. Let's be action takers and go ahead and secure your spot, Visa or MasterCard. Then you've got, the referral options. Do you have any friends or family that might be interested? Never miss out on getting a referral, guys. And just remember, right at the end, leave the phone on a huge positive note. You want to tell them, you want to encourage them, you're proud of them, you're really happy for them, you're excited to work with them, and you can't wait to make an impact in their life and then for them to be a part of your family and your community. Just remember, because they're on an emotional high right now and you don't want them to ever get buyer's remorse and call you back and be like, hey, I want a refund, because they're not going to get anything physical right now. So a great way to do it is a huge positive text and an email as you leave the phone call as well. Guys, that is getting credit card details over the phone. It is an amazing skill. You need to learn it and you need to start impacting and using it within your business.